Hey guys, and welcome to the Working Money channel. This brought to us by the Cryptic Poet here on Twitter, hashtag crypto, hodling during your first dip and hodling during your second dip. You know, I don't know if you guys have seen this show. I'm sure many of the older members of the audience likely have, but this is from the show Lost that debuted in 2004. And I remember this striking dichotomy of, the plane crash, everybody in disarray, and then eventually people just kind of accepted it, and I forget this character's name, but, she resorted to suntanning because there was nothing you can do about it. And, that is the sentiment of the market right now. Of course, we are going to see more volatility, as I've mentioned, and we are currently seeing an XRP price lower than it was yesterday, and so I'm sure this has gotten some of you a little rattled. I saw this from El Crypto King, $420 million in leveraged long traders liquidated after XRP rallied to $1.96. So we almost hit that $2 mark yesterday, and this is what at least Cointelegraph is reporting. I don't know if it's necessarily 100% factual. It is their hypothesis. I suppose XRP hodlers couldn't have asked for a better year. It talks about the cryptocurrency rallying. In addition to achieving its highest level since 2018, this robust price increase signals that investors are not worried about the SEC dispute. However, just 6 hours after rallying to $1.96, XRP price crashed by more than 20%. During an interview with DCG Group CEO Barry Silbert, he said it would be risky for exchanges and companies in the United States to relist XRP ahead of receiving the SEC's blessing. These remarks may have contributed to an unprecedented $420 million long liquidations on derivatives exchanges today. So I don't know if that is necessarily the case. However, they are saying that is one possibility. Over the past couple of weeks, the primary catalyst for XRP's rally have been victories in Ripple's legal battles. Lawyers representing Ripple were granted access to internal SEC discussions regarding cryptocurrencies. So what they're saying is, we are seeing XRP essentially rally based on the perception of retail traders at this moment in time. And I just wanted to bring you up this chart, and I've already overlaid these corrections. So let me put this on the 1 hour so you guys can see this a little better. This correction that we had for XRP back at the beginning of the month, okay, this was only April 6th. Let's not forget. XRP rallied to a high of $1.11 and then came down about 23%, down to about 85.5 cents. Of course, we recovered after that, and we did reach this high again 4 days later on April 10th. And that was a 23.5% correction. Now, welcome to today, or rather yesterday. XRP rallied to $1.96, corrected only 20.6%, down to about $1.56, and now it's hovering at about $1.66. Now, this is not to say this could go lower, but I just wanted to put things into perspective for you guys. We're going to see ebbs and flows in this market. We are going to continue to see certain altcoins rally at different rates than others. XRP, of course, was due for a rally because, the total altcoin market cap has been rallying, and we've seen other altcoins already take off. XRP compared to the total 2 altcoin market, let's check it out right now. So if we were to take the percentage altcoins have rallied since back in March of 2020, which is kind of that launching off point, and we bring it up to the current valuation of the total 2 altcoin market, would bring the entire altcoin market up almost 2,600%. And if you bring up XRP on the daily, from that same time period, so that would be back in March of 2020. Let me just bring that up here. This is March. Bring it up here. We are only up about 1,350%. So XRP still very, very undervalued, almost by half of what the total altcoin market has done. Now, you can do this exercise with other altcoins, and you can see many altcoins have already rallied, 2,500, 2,600, 27, 2,800%, kind of in conjunction with the total altcoin market, but there are still undervalued altcoins, and we can't see, this price continue to rise forever. We are going to see pullbacks. They are going to be more volatile. Let's also not forget that Bitcoin just yesterday did pull back as well. If I put Bitcoin on the hourly, and put it back on auto just to kind of give you guys a sense of what we saw yesterday for Bitcoin. It was this huge candlestick. Look at that wick All right, this was kind of the launch pad for the rest of the crypto market to dump. And as you guys can see right now, Bitcoin only trading at about 62,000. That's not to say that we won't see this rebound, the altcoins rebound. So par for the course, I think. I've also noticed that the Cryptic Poet is mentioning that VeChain kind of bucks the trend here. So let me just bring up VeChain real quick. And for those of you guys who have been following VeChain, we did recently reach a new high, almost 19 cents per VET. This is VeChain on the hourly. Right now it's trading at about 18 cents. But you can see VeChain, certainly one of those cryptocurrencies that has pushed through and kind of bucked the trend, I'd like to say. And some other big news that we had yesterday was the Coinbase launch on the NASDAQ. And, yesterday I did a video. I'll link it up here if you guys didn't catch it. And sure enough, exactly what I said was likely going to happen happened. Here's the other thing. It is not uncommon for a stock to start at a high price and then just collapse over the coming weeks. A brand new stock will launch and then the price just collapses over the coming weeks. I'm talking about the coming weeks, and of course we only have one day, or rather half a day, on the charts for history with regards to the Coinbase stock. Let's bring it up right now real quick, and I'll put it on the 5-minute to give you guys a sense of where Coinbase opened yesterday and where trading ended. And so it opened at about $381, went up as high as about $428, which I don't know who was buying up there. And sure enough, the price just collapsed. We found some resistance down here at about 310. Came back up, couldn't break 344, and then finished the day at about $328. And in yesterday's video, I did give the example of Facebook. We saw the exact same thing happen. People rush in, take profits, dump the stock. What I found with these brand new stock listings is that you kind of have to wait a good few weeks, or even a few months for them to find their bottom. And then you have to analyze, okay, is this a real bottom? It might retest a couple of times. In the case of Facebook, it did retest 3 times, if I'm not mistaken. And so this is how you should be making the play. I mean, if I were to purchase Coinbase stock, and full disclosure, I am not thinking of purchasing Coinbase stock today. Perhaps one day when the entire crypto market crashes, when nobody is trading cryptocurrency, when everybody is not excited about cryptocurrency, maybe that's when I will purchase Coinbase stock. But as of now, I'm not terribly interested in this. And, the CFO of Coinbase, Alicia Haas, basically is telling you guys the same thing. Listen to what she has to say to Julia Chatterley with regards to this IPO, and Julia Chatterley kind of puts her on the spot with something that somebody on Twitter said or something like that. Anyway, listen to this.
To those that say, and I have a quote, and it goes back to our earlier conversation, Coinbase is the epitome of a meme stock that trades without regard to the fundamentals. Coinbase's response is,
we are a long-term investment. As we shared on our earnings call and we've shared in our prospectus, this is a volatile industry. It is also very early days. We believe we have a huge long-term growth opportunity ahead of us, and we believe that we will be able to grow our users on our platform, the assets, the number of products, and our revenues over the long term. However, it could be bumpy in the short term, and so we're looking for investors who are believing in the growth of the crypto economy and are looking for the opportunity to invest in Coinbase and take that journey with us.
So you heard it there from Alicia Haas, basically stating that this is early days. The market is very volatile, and she wasn't going to bite on Julia Chatterley's question, but she's essentially saying it without saying it. This stock is likely going to go lower, so don't be surprised. The fact of the matter remains, the cryptocurrency market is at its height right now, so why would you be buying into anything crypto related as we're seeing this rally, as we're seeing, new highs being printed? It doesn't really make sense, and I know people do get excited when a new product is listed and they think, oh, I can get in and it'll go up, but that is not really the case, guys. Check out my video from yesterday if you want to see an example. In the video, I talked about Facebook. I'm going to keep moving though, guys. This is from MATTHEWLINY on Twitter. Digital money can reshape cross-border payments and remittances. This coming from the IMF. And this is a new video from Kristalina Gorgieva talking about digital money remittances. And this just came out yesterday. Let me play you guys a clip of this video here.
Thank you for joining us here today for this virtual workshop about how digital money can facilitate remittances. The eminent MIT economist Rudi Dornbusch famously said, "In economics, things take longer to happen than you think they will, and then they happen faster than you thought they could." Digital money is a perfect illustration. After a long period of development, the field is now on the cusp of major changes that have the potential to reshape cross-border payments and remittances. For example, last October, the Bahamas launched the sand dollar, the world's first central bank digital currency. Many other economies are exploring their own pilot programs. Other forms of digital money, such as privately issued stablecoins, are increasingly being used for cross-border payments. We are witnessing a revolution in digital money that could make remittances easier, faster, and cheaper.
I think I'm going to leave it at that. I mean, this clip is about 5 minutes long, just about 5.5 minutes actually. But you notice she talks about the private sector, digital remittances, everything we know that Ripple wants to accomplish globally. Of course, she also does talk about CBDCs and specific projects like the sand dollar. Let me read you guys a little bit of this though. So this was an article reporting on this seminar here. Advances made in digital money can help reshape cross-border payments and remittances, making them easier, faster, and cheaper. Now, where have we heard easier, faster, and cheaper before? This has been Ripple's narrative since the beginning, and we know Ripple is cozy with the IMF. We know that there have been talks, and when they're using the same language, that gets me really excited because, there are these buzzwords that they share in order to convey the message as clearly as possible to the people that don't understand. And I think that once they find something that really works, they tend to latch on and continue using it. So I wouldn't be surprised if Miss Georgieva is using the same terms that she's heard from the mouth of Brad Garlinghouse himself. She says we need to use every single tool we can to support those most affected by the pandemic. This is also part of the narrative here. And with the risk of a growing digital divide between rich and poor communities, we must also ensure that all countries can benefit from the latest innovations in digital money and payments, particularly remittances. Banking the unbanked, another agenda that Ripple and the IMF share. The biggest beneficiaries of adopting digital currencies and remittances would be vulnerable people sending small value amounts. The IMF chief's comments came on the same day as Coinbase's debut on Wall Street on Wednesday, with the digital currency exchange stock opening at $381, giving it a market valuation of about $100 billion. So this is all culminating to a very exciting time right now. People are getting very excited about cryptocurrency, and it's just reflecting in the market, of course. Anyway, if you want to read this further and if you want to listen to the full video, guys, I will link this in the description. There's also this idea that Kraken could be relisting, at least on their Pro platform, could be relisting XRP. Some people are wondering about this. It has been a rumor that has been circulating around. This is Jesse Powell, the CEO of Kraken, and here he talks about Kraken going public. So first, I just wanted to touch on this. Since Coinbase just went public, of course, many other crypto exchanges in the United States are likely going to want to follow suit, and we know that Kraken has already announced that they are going public. I just wanted to play you this from Jesse Powell real quick.
I think any of these crypto companies, I think they really are the future of finance. And we've built the whole stack from custody to settlement to matching to clearing to payments. So we've had to build the whole stack because nothing was there 10 years ago when we got started with this. And I think there's a real threat that the crypto companies can actually, and crypto is the future, can actually just completely replace everything that exists in the traditional system. And most of these guys have not done their work over the last 10 years to make sure that they are current with the crypto technology. And so I think there's a very real risk that over the next 10 years for those legacy businesses that they're just simply replaced. We've seen the tremendous traction that Cash App has had. PayPal, fortunately for them, they've been on the ball. I think you're going to see more of that, and people that aren't keeping up with that, I think their days are numbered. So I do think that these valuations are very reasonable right now, and they can go much higher.
He's thinking the valuations are quite reasonable. Of course, he has a vested interest in the valuations being high, considering he is the CEO and founder of Kraken. So have they relisted XRP now? The one here on Twitter posts this. It appears Kraken has relisted XRP very quietly, and he posts this screen grab here. Now, I am not familiar with the Kraken platform, so I do not know what this means exactly. I guess because it's highlighted in green, meaning it's enabled, that means you can purchase XRP on the platform. Of course, some people down here saying, nope, not with my platform, amount of XRP to buy, sorry. This currency pair is not available in your country as listed up here. So then some people were wondering if perhaps Kraken has relisted it on the Pro exchange and not for retail users. So I wanted to dig into this a little further. So here's Kryptoni Soprano here. Also, can any US fellows confirm that XRP has been relisted on Kraken? So I have been seeing time and time again, people asking this. So let's take a look. Is XRP delisted from Kraken? The most logical spot to go, I think, is Google. Kraken will stop XRP trading for US residents on January 29th. This information was back in January. So I found that when Googling this, I found a lot of information that was back from January when they were delisting XRP. And I couldn't find anything about relisting XRP. Can Kraken suspend XRP? So all this stuff, you know, if these drop-down menus, you can take a look. All this stuff is from January of 2021. Where can I buy XRP after delisting? Again, February 4th, 2021. So this is not really new information. Even looking at some of these dates here, Kraken to halt XRP trading. Yet another exchange is abandoning. Kraken to halt XRP trading for US residents, all from back in January. So where is this news coming from? I decided to go to Investopedia, Kraken versus Coinbase. Now this is a more updated article, updated on April 7th, 2021. And it's basically just going through Kraken versus Coinbase. What are the benefits? What are the negatives? Not really talking about any specific coins, but it did give us a list here. And I was looking, and of course, this is not a full list of all the coins listed on either exchange. And so I wanted to dig further. Where are the coins that are listed on Kraken? I checked out Kraken's official website here, how to buy Ripple XRP. So this is a page dedicated to buying XRP on Kraken. XRP is a cryptocurrency that aims to complement traditional payments. And nowhere on here does it say that XRP is delisted for US citizens. Except if you go down here, due to the SEC actions, we have halted XRP trading for US residents. More information on our blog. And here is the blog. Now, the blog again is from January. So could perhaps somebody have forgotten to delete this information or, just kept the link up for posterity purposes? Again, the question remains, retail traders, perhaps in Kraken's mind, are different than pro traders. And so could the platforms be offering something different? Finally, I decided to chat to Kraken's virtual assistant bot here. And I'm going to ask them, is XRP available for pro traders? Or I'll put pro or retail traders on your platform. I'm in the US. And Kai is typing. Okay, Kai's left the chat. Let me try again. Is XRP available for trade to US customers on the platform? Richmond is typing here. And finally, we've got some up-to-date answers here. XRP trading for US residents has been halted as of January 29th. For full details, please see this blog, which just brings us back to this blog. So it doesn't look like Kraken is relisted, guys, even for pro traders. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Kraken. I meant XRP, not relisted on Kraken. Here, let me ask, is it available on the Pro platform? I mean, I'm talking to a robot here, but sometimes the AI is pretty good. Richmond is typing here. Oh, this is actually customer support. This is not a virtual assistant anymore. So, no, XRP is not available to trade in the US, unfortunately. He says, please kindly check the article above for all the details. So there it is, guys. Kraken has still delisted XRP on both pro and retail platforms. You know, despite the fact that XRP has seen inter-year highs, these guys are not taking any chances. Right now, XRP trading at about $1.68.5. We got to keep holding through this volatility to take our profits when that time comes. But for now, I want to hear what you guys think. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Like the video if you like the content I'm providing. I always love hearing your comments. See you in the next one, guys.